Be honest. Don't you hate it when people only call you when they want something or need something? Like any other time, they don't see how you're doing. They don't see if you're alive. They definitely don't ask you if you need something from them. It's always what you can do for them. I know we all have experienced that at one point or another, some more than others, but think about how that makes you feel. But hold up, hold that thought. Welcome, y'all. Welcome and welcome back. So today I was talking to my bestie. We had like a leadership conference at our church, and we were just on the phone while we were en route. And I was talking to her about something, and this subject came up. And as I was talking to her, I was like, ooh, I need to record this. So once I arrived at church, I parked or whatever, all these thoughts were just coming in my mind, and I'm just taking notes in my phone. I'm like, ooh, I need to record this. Like, this is a message that needs to be heard. So here we are. I even took some notes. So y'all know, usually I come off the dome, and I'm going to come off the dome, but I have like some bulleted points because I want to make sure that I don't divert and get on some other stuff, start talking about M&Ms or something crazy like that, because I do that sometimes. But we're going to stay on task today, baby. Yes. Okay. So, as I was saying, don't you hate it when you feel like you're being used, or like you feel like people only love or value you based on what you can do for them? Never what they could do for you, but what you can do for them. And do you know like how it makes you feel? Like, think about that feeling of how it makes you feel. Now stay with me, right? It's not a good feeling. No one likes to feel used. Now, think also about the people who are in your life. They communicate with you on a regular basis. Even if it's just a text that says, I'm thinking about you, or you cross my mind, or how are you doing? Think about those people. Think about the people who will just pick up the phone or pull up at your house, whatever your mode of communication is, FaceTime, and they don't want anything but to talk and to hear from you. That's all they want. They don't have any hidden motives, any hidden agenda. It's just that you have this relationship with them and they care about you so much, and just talking to you just makes their day. You know, think about those people. Now, go back to my first thought. If those people that I just described, your day ones, your reliable ones, your real people, the ones who really care for you, not your finances, not your resources, but you as an individual, your well-being. Now, think if those people were to call and ask you for something. Wouldn't you be more inclined and feel a lot better about helping someone who actually loves you, actually cares about you, actually check in on you, right? You would, right? I know personally I would. Like, I wouldn't think twice about helping someone who I know is like really for me. But to be completely honest, I help people that I know aren't for me. That's just my heart. That's my nature, right? But it just feels better. It feels better knowing that, okay, this person that I have this relationship with is in need and they need me to help, and I'm able to do that, right? Y'all, how do you think God feels when you only consult with him, you only confide in him, you only get on your knees and pray to him when things go wrong? You don't talk to him daily. If things are good, you don't talk to him at all. You don't call your friends and make Facebook posts and ask for prayers. You only do that when you lose your job, you lose your house, your health is failing, you need $40 till tomorrow. Then all of a sudden, oh, God, oh yeah, God. Lord, I know it's been a while. And God being whom he is, you know, he will still come and show up for you. He will still supply your need. He will, because he is sovereign. He is forgiving. He is loving. He is kind. He is patient. He's all the things, right? But how do you think he feels? Like, I know we'll never know the answer to that, but how do you think God feels when we only come to him when we are just completely down and out and there's nowhere else to go? Now, stay with me. Now imagine if you had a relationship with God and you pray without ceasing and you seek his kingdom first and all of his righteousness on a daily basis, right? Then you, the one who has a relationship with God, when you're in need, don't you think he'll feel better about supplying that need? You know what I'm saying? Like, and all the things will be added unto you if you seek him first and his righteousness, right? But on a daily, not when you're down and out. So like, y'all, it is so important that we build a relationship with God. God should be that person that you just cannot go a day without talking to. You know, like when something great happens and excited, instead of getting on the phone, be like, girl, let me tell you. What if you said, our Father who art in heaven, thank you, Lord. Lord, I just want to thank you. I don't need anything. I just want to thank you. I just want to thank you for all that you are. I want to thank you for all that you have done. I want to thank you for all that you have yet to do. Lord, I just want to thank you for your love, your grace, your mercy. I don't want anything. Lord, what can I do for you? Right? I just said that feeling when all people do is ask of what you can do for them, but they rarely ask you what they can do for you, right? Replace people with God. What if, again, in this relationship that you're building and forming with God, you stop and don't ask for anything and you thank him for everything, and then you say, Lord, what can I do for you? What is my will, Lord, today? Is it something that I should be doing that I am not? Is it something that I said that I shouldn't have? Lord, could you please create in me a clean heart and renew the right spirit within me? Lord, could you please order my steps in your word so that I can do what you desire for me to do? Lord, how can I get closer to you? What can I do, little old me, to please you? Imagine, y'all, like imagine what our lives would be like if God was our go-to. Not your cousin, not your homegirl, not your boyfriend, but God. Right? We need to stop. It's like if you don't like to be used, if you don't like to feel unappreciated, if you don't like to feel like you're no more than like just a ATM machine, or you're a babysitter because somebody's always dropping their kids off to you, or you're a grocery store because people always coming to your house eating your food, or you're Uber and Lyft because someone always needs a ride. You know what I'm saying? They don't give you gas. You just transporting. All you do is give, and you never receive. And these people, they don't even say thank you. They just feel so entitled. And it's like some of them even have the nerve to get upset with you when you're unable to provide that thing that they want of you or expect of you. You know? Isn't that wild? That's not a good feeling Well, if you don't like to feel like that, don't make God feel that way. And no, God is not human. He's not a man, and our feelings aren't his feelings, but he is jealous. And he wants us, not part of us. He wants all of us all the time. Like, he literally created us for him. He did not create you for you. Like, your purpose in life is not to fulfill your will, but to fulfill his. And it's like, we can't let things, people, places, things, nouns get in our way from loving, honoring, submitting to, worshiping, serving God, y'all. We need relationship. You know, back in the day, they had Jesus on the main line back in the day. You know what I mean? Like, they had rotary phones and they would call him up there, tell her what you want. Like, that's what they did back in the day. Today, apparently Jesus has like a Facebook account that he's on, because every time something happens, everybody run to Facebook, Lord, I need you, Lord, help me, yo, Lord. It's like, really? I've been here. Like, thank you for the post. I might like and share it, but I've been here. I'm right here. I never left you. You left me. Like, it's like people don't understand. Like, God didn't leave you. You just don't have that relationship with him rather, and you don't realize that he has been there the whole time, and you neglected to consult with him before you made that decision that ended in disaster. All you had to do was ask him what you should do, because you have to remember this: when things happen, be it good things or bad things, oftentimes you are in control of that, because, hear me out, free will has gotten you into way more stuff than the enemy has. We like to blame everything. Oh, the enemy did this. Oh, the enemy did that. No, that was you. Because you leaned to your human understanding. You did not consult with God at all. You did not talk to him. You did not develop a relationship. You did not ask and pray for wisdom or discernment. You didn't do any of that. You took it upon yourself in your understanding and your free will, and you did a thing that ended up very bad. So after you created the mess, then you went back to God. Lord, please help me. If you get me out of this, I promise I won't do anything else. I will live right. I'll treat everybody right. Lying. You know you're lying. Right? And he does too. He knows that you're just saying that to get out of the mess. You know what I'm saying? But we have to stop doing God like that. Think about it. When a person does something similar to that, what are the types of things that people say? Oh, she fake. She's two-faced. Oh man, he's grimy. Oh man, he just using you. Girl, you don't see that he just using you? He don't care about you. He don't love you. Why? How, y'all? How can we do God like that? If we love him, because he loves us more than we can even imagine, because we can't even fathom the amount of love that God has for us, right? And if we just had an inkling of his love for us, because we can't match his love. It's immeasurable. We can't. You could try. We could try to have the heart and the love of God, but it's impossible. But if you just took a fraction of his love that he has for us and expressed it towards him on a daily basis, though, like, man, that's the real key to happiness, success, love, abundance, all those things. I truly, truly believe. I just, we have to be more intentional about God in our relationship. Like, that should be the biggest ship you ever get in. And y'all, those who know me know I love a cruise ship. But I'm not getting in no rinky-dinky little ship. I gotta be on the biggest and the baddest ship. I need wonder. I need all the things, like the big dog ships. Cause it's like, look, there's a risk in it already. If I'm gonna take a risk, I'm not gonna take the risk in a tin can. I mean, at least let me go out in style if I'm gonna go out, baby. Put me on the biggest, newest, baddest ship you got, right? Hey, it's my life. That's how I choose to live it, okay? Back to the subject though. God and the relationship. That's the ship you need to be trying to sell, like for real, like your relationship with God. Because that should be a ship that's unsinkable, impenetrable. You know what I mean? Just you and him. It should be so solid. It should be indestructible. Like all hell could be coming at you from every direction. And that ship should be so solid that nothing can penetrate it. Nothing can penetrate it. Like that ship should just be your firm foundation, your relationship with God. And I truly believe, like, the stronger your relationship, because think about it, the stronger your relationship with someone, let's not use God, let's use regular people. Think about the people you have really good relationships with, right? You also trust them a lot, right? You do. You trust in those people, because that's part of the relationship. Like a good relationship involves trust. You also have really good communication with those people because that's part of the relationship. You can also depend on those people. You rely on those people, right? That's all part of the relationship. You love those people, right? And you do things with and for those people. So, if we apply all of that to God, so nothing should separate us from the love of God. Nothing, right? Let's take, y'all, so much stuff happened to me today. Woo, today has been a day. It started off great. It ended well too, because you see me, this is like the end of the day. I'm still all smiles. I'm still happy. It did not take my joy. Like, I didn't cry. I'm not down and out. But today was, it tested me. It tested my faith. But guess what? Your girl rocked steady because I know who's in control. See, I casted all of my cares unto the Lord. I casted all of them. So when I seem nonchalant, like I don't care, it's because I don't. It's like I care about things, but I don't, it's hard to ruffle my feathers, because it's like if I gave a situation to my Father in heaven, then it's not mine to worry about anymore. That's not my burden to bear. I casted all my cares to God. So when the incident happened today, I remained calm because I'm like, okay, Tash, what you gonna do? You're going to control the controllables, because here on earth, there are some things that you can control. So I need you to focus on those things. All of the things you cannot, don't even worry about that. Because see, one, you have a relationship with God and it is solid. And it's getting stronger every day and every minute, every second, every hour. So within that relationship, you've learned to trust him completely. And see, this is the thing. When you trust God, you cannot worry at the same time, because that cancels, you know what I mean? It cancels out. It's like if you're going to have faith will have you looking crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the good faith. See, I have like crazy faith. So with my crazy faith, when the crazy things happen, I usually stay calm because I'm like, God's gonna handle this. And people will be like, how, Tash? I don't know how. That's not my business. That's none of my business how he's going to do it. I just know that he's going to do it. I don't have to worry about the how. That's the problem. We have to relinquish this control to him. That's part of the surrender. I don't know how, but I'm not supposed to know how. I just know that he is, and I know that he will. And I just rest in that. So this calm and this peace, trust me, y'all. It is not because all hell isn't coming at me in every direction. It is. But it's like, he got me. And the reason I know he has me is because of our relationship. It's because of our relationship. I walk with him daily. Like, I literally need him. Like, if God took his hands off of me, y'all, ooh. I honestly don't know where I would be, but that's part of our relationship. He got me. All right. So I won't ramble. I hope, because this was good to me. And notice I didn't even look at my notes, y'all. I went and sat here and took these notes, and I'm like, I don't need to forget, but it's just like, it's on my heart. Like, it's on my heart heavy to share this message. And it just gets me so fired up. Like, I was excited like this earlier today when I was talking to my bestie, and I'm like, oh girl, oh. And as I was texting it, just stuff, I was like, oh, this is God. He needs me to relay this message. Oh, I got to get this message out to his people. Because this is the other crazy thing. And I really am going to go, because I don't want this video to be extremely long. This is wild, y'all. So listen, people that I know don't have listened to me. Why? I don't know, but guess what? God created the whole world. And sometimes your gift, your message, your presence it's intended to extend way further than your surroundings that you are, like your tangible surroundings. You know what I'm saying? Apparently, my message isn't for the people around me. It's for y'all. Wherever you are on the world, it's bigger than that. It's bigger than, everybody's so localized in their vision. They're so localized in their ministry. They're so localized in everything. And baby, I'm international, baby. So it's like, wherever God wants to use me, wherever he wants to send me, hey, let's go. Let's get it. Okay, well, if they won't listen, who will? Okay, well, direct me, send those people to me, Lord, because I know you gave me this message, and I don't know why they won't listen. I don't know why they won't receive it. But there are people who you assigned to me to deliver these messages, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to be obedient, because obedience is better than sacrifice. And I know, listen, y'all, if I was creating a YouTube channel for attention, this is not the road I would take, because I could do some really crazy things and have thousands of subscribers already. Because I know the crazy things that people like, but that's not what God told me to do. He straight up told me to do this. I'm serious. Like, this channel, it being faith-based and Christian and all the things, he told me to do it. And so I don't know what's going to come from it, but I'm willing and ready to see. So I'm all in. I'm like, okay, Lord, let's do this. Even if I don't get any views, but if one person sees it, and that's the one person the message is for, I've done my job. Again, I have to control the controllables. So my controllable is being obedient, listening to God's voice, being directed, having him order my steps, and doing the thing that he asked me to do. Similar to Noah and that ark in the desert with no rain. Okay. But did the flood not come? It did. But had he not listened, I'm just saying, well, I wouldn't be here. Neither would you. Because Noah would have been perished and washed away with everything else. Because if he didn't, I mean, that would have been it. That literally would have been the end. We are still here because of Noah's obedience. Lord, we're gonna be up here all night. Let me wrap this up. I'm gonna save that for a whole nother video. Y'all, I'm on fire. Like, I feel so good. I wish I could get this feeling. Honestly, I feel great. I feel amazing. And I probably should be somewhere sad just because of the things going on. But look at me. Like, certain things you can't fake. Like, y'all don't see this joy. Baby, this joy I have, the world did not give it to me. Therefore, what? You know the rest. You know the rest. I'm going to let you finish it. All right, y'all. For real, it is actually late. I have church in the morning. I have to go. But I had to be obedient and get this word out. Now I got to, fix it up for you and then deliver it to you. So I hope you have a good, depending on where you are, because again, baby, my message is global, it's international, so I don't know which time zone you're in, okay? I don't know if it's day or night, hot or cold, because this is for the world, right? So wherever you are, good night, good morning, stay warm, stay cool, stay safe, y'all. Be blessed and be a blessing. Build that relationship with God. That should be your primary focus, your relationship with God. Let nothing separate you from the love of God. Respectfully, Tash. Hey, Jesus is my help.